Hi there, it's Albert Luck again from luckymaths.co.uk. This is proportion 3, speed, distance, time. So before I begin, just going to kind of draw out something that you may be familiar with. The speed, distance, time triangle. Now, I am going to be controversial and say I don't plan to use that. I feel that causes a few issues with students, and I'll explain why we can work through these examples. All you really need to know about speed kind of questions is, what is an hour, and working with time. And if you can double and half, maybe divide by 10, like basically all the other ratio tables that you've seen me use, you can be successful in this topic as well. Okay, so a car is traveling at 50 mph, again, miles per hour. So to be clear, that is 50 miles in 1 hour. So on the table here, and I don't want to confuse you, but we've got obviously hours and minutes. 1 hour, 60 minutes, just to help with conversions there. So in 1 hour, the car can go 50 miles, which means with all the work we've done today, to turn that into 2 hours, we can double the 50. So in 2 hours, the car is going to travel 100 miles. Okay, so that's your first answer. How far would it travel in 1 hour, 15 minutes? Now, this is why I've used the minutes, because we need to go backwards. Well, when I mean backwards, sorry, 1 hour, 1 full hour becomes half an hour, obviously by halving. So half of 50 means in half an hour, 25 miles was travelled. And then if we half that again, because that's how half an hour becomes a quarter of an hour, half of 25 is 12.5. So 1 hour and 15 minutes, or a 1 hour, let's say, and a quarter, is going to be 50 miles plus 12.5 miles. So again, I'll cross off the ones now I don't need for this answer, but 50 plus 12.5 is 62.5, 62 and a half miles basically. Last question, a little bit more complicated, but how far would it travel in 24 minutes? Now 24 minutes is obviously tricky because we're working with a clock that it operates out of 60. But again, 60 minutes is 1 hour, so we know that the car goes 50 miles in 60 minutes. Now, what we can do then is we can break down, well, how far would it go every 6 minutes? And the answer to that would be, it's 10 times smaller here, 50 divided by 10 is 5. So the car will go 5 miles every 6 minutes. And if we now double 6, we get 12. So double 5 here means in 12 minutes the car went 10 miles. If we double that, that means in 24 minutes the car has traveled 20 miles. So without having to get complicated with typing, let's say, converting hours on a calculator, which can be tricky for a lot of students, by doubling, halving, dividing by 10, you have the tools basically to do more questions and therefore get more marks. Thanks for watching.